We're just getting out of Little Rock. We're headed up north to Bartlesville, Oklahoma. It's in the northeast corner of Oklahoma, just south of the Kansas border. Gonna meet up with James and see if we can't put a turkey on the ground. We had 2 down last year, real quick. They flew right down off the roost. Me and James put them down, got a double, and we're hoping to repeat that this year. I think he said there was only 1 tom that he's got his eye on, but that's good enough for me. Fingers crossed. So the Oklahoma turkey season is finally here. Me and Teague had great success last year. We killed 2 turkeys. Me and Jackson went out last week in Arkansas. It was slow, the weather's been bad. James finally got off work, gave me a call, said he had a tom on the roost, and we made it down within a 24-hour notice. Sunday evening rolls around, Bailey and Andrew meet me at my house in Little Rock. We pack up the truck, hit the road, and we couldn't be more excited for this turkey hunt. 4:30 comes bright and early, but we're fired up to get to the turkey woods, and we're headed to Teague's shop to get dressed.
You ready? This one, all the leaves are still up. So it's light enough to bring it.
All right, we're in Oklahoma this morning at Teague's ranch. We got here last night after about a 5-hour drive. He's got us a nice tom picked out, and he's gonna be doing the shooting, so hopefully this thing gets pissed off and comes right at us, you know, first light. Plan A for the morning was to start off in a meadow, put a Jake decoy out, try to get this tom to fly off the roost and come right at us. Sure enough, this thing gets down. He's got 14 hens with him. James only thought he had 5 or 6, and he kind of got weary. We ended up having to work for him a little bit. James was calling. We were concealed. We were all hidden. He didn't want to work into us. He was very vocal. The hens were walking around, walking past us. Everybody was comfortable, but the gobbler just wouldn't come in. James had plan B already in place. If this gobbler went and turned the other way, we were gonna hop back out of the meadow, swing around the bottom end of the woods, and try to bottleneck this gobbler right back to us. So the second place we tried was this old oil rig. Perfect concealment, great cover. It would cut the turkeys off exactly 200 yards from the meadow, so we knew we had a chance of getting to them. We sat there for 20 or 30 minutes and didn't hear a sound. Just before we got up to leave, I heard a hen kind of rustling around in the woods back behind us. We decided to put a stalk in there, and sure enough, we spotted them within 20 minutes. So we get perched up on top of this ridge. We're overlooking this bottom. It's picture perfect. The Tom is working these 12, 13 hens, textbook, and we decided that if we cut back over where we originally started, he was going to end up there. So we decided to make our way around. Hour, 2 hours, half mile later, he finally started moving towards us. Once we got set back up, we had to revise the game plan. Me and James kind of split away from the pack. I took the camera off the tripod just in case he did get a shot on this Tom. We slipped all the way up the mountain, 200-300 yards, and sure enough, he was right over the top of it. So when we crested the hill, James was 10 or 15 yards in front of me. The gobbler was sitting there in the wide open. James had one shot. He ended up popping off 2 shells, putting him on the ground. And it's not always the case that it's going to be a perfect scenario where he walks into the camera, you kill him in front of a decoy, everybody celebrates, and we go to the house. It's one of those times where we had to work for the turkey. We had to get out there and put some miles on our boots. And, it's a memory I'll never forget.
All right, we got our bird cleaned up here and propped up a little bit. We kind of had a crazy morning. We started down in the meadow, we had a great setup, birds flew down, and they kind of had other plans, so we kind of had to run and gun for a while, but ended up working out. We had one morning to get it done, and we were able to piece it together. So we love having Andrew and Bailey in camp, and hopefully we can do it again next year.
Getting the opportunity to watch James be successful on his own ranch is what it's all about. He puts in work every year, he puts in the miles and the money, and to be a part of this is something I'll never forget. So getting to go to Oklahoma, it's a bonus, not just turkey hunting, deer hunting, duck hunting, but you also get to fish. I don't want to go into too much detail, but we're about to let it rip. We're wrapping up an action-packed day here in Oklahoma. It's about 5:30 in the evening. Still got a 5-hour haul left back to Little Rock, but it was worth every bit of this trip. Got a turkey on the ground, got to do some fishing, make some good memories. Want to thank James for having us. Awesome hospitality, great time as always. Look forward to doing it again next year. Hope you guys enjoyed it.